and good morning. This is a presentation of San Pedro Elementary School with truly yours, Ma'am Beverly Balbuena on the desk. The Learning Continuity Plan Implementation Updates with the best practices, issues and concerns with their corresponding recommendation in each key result area. This is the whole journey of successful practices done by the school in order to implement the Learning Continuity Plan. Let me show you. Let's start with the first key result area, the instructional leadership. We have successfully reproduced or printed the self-learning modules of Kinder to Grade 6 from week 1 to week 6. To be able to do this, we have organized working committees on each task. We ensure that each teacher is provided with individual printer and reproduce the materials ahead of time. The challenge by the school was when printer doesn't work. Self-learn modules downloading are delayed and funding is insufficient. To answer this, the teachers train themselves to do basic printer repairs and initiate new projects to provide funding from external stakeholders. Next activity is the retrieval and distribution of self-learning modules. We ask the active participation of parents and barangay officials with this activity. Parents were informed with the designated area of distribution and retrieval before the scheduled time. Unclaimed modules were delivered to their homes. The only challenge was when the activity is postponed due to cases of COVID-19 present in the municipality. Then, teachers are obliged to transport modules directly to the learners' homes. To fill in the gap, the teachers post learning activities in their respective group chat to ensure continuity in learning. Implementation of PICTAW-ST to kindergarten, grade 1 and struggling learners. Since literacy skills are significant to early grades, the school embraces the project PICTAW-ST. This is to introduce beginning reading in distance learning. The school planned the process of implementation and provide para-teachers who will assess the program teachers. Since it is pandemic, the school ensures that every person involved in the implementation follows the IETF health protocols, and each pupils and program teachers involved has the permission from the parents. Next accomplished activity is the observation to teachers on modular distance learning. I, as a school head, monitors the teacher's weekly plan and accomplishments. Teacher indicates the parents' feedback and their recommendations on the provided notebook. Other related monitoring reports are placed in their individual portfolios. Failure of evaluating teachers' accomplishment arises when there is emerging community lockdown due to rising COVID-19 cases, resulting to delayed feedbacks and submission of output. When this happens, I opted to do virtual monitoring and checking of outputs. Next is the provision of interventions to address learning needs based on the feedback of parents. Communication with the parents regarding their child's development and learning progress is significant, especially as we are implementing distance learning. The school agreed to conduct home visitation to identified learners, at least 2 learners per week per grade level. Teachers uses spot map to easily locate learners who needs learning interventions during home visitation. If community lockdown exists, teachers do the learners kumustahan through group chat and calls. The second key result area is learning environment. To guarantee everyone's safety, the school assures a learning environment wherein everybody abides the IETF protocols. Health protective materials are present such as face mask, face shield, hand sanitizer, and foot bath. Hand washing facilities and triage are placed in every school entrance and also posted tarpaulin on health protocols. The school ensured the maintenance on cleanliness and beautification of premises. through regular monthly cleanup drive and janitorial services. The challenge was insufficient funding to provide health materials, since MOA funds focuses on self-learning materials reproduction. The school opted to solicit funds from external stakeholders with generous hearts. Non-cooperative parents were subjected to strict compliance of health protocols when inside the campus. Our third key result area is the Human Resource Development and Management. Under this key result area, the Human Resource Development and Management, the school maintained a harmonious, fair, peaceful, and collaborative working environment among its personnel. Regular conduct of block sessions is done through face-to-face interaction with strict compliance to health protocols. This is to ensure that professional development of teachers continues even in times of distance learning. Teachers also attended the Learning Delivery Modality 2 course and presented their portfolio as an accomplishment. An agreement between teachers and the school head is done to facilitate improvements of teaching strategies. Some teachers adhere to the agreement while others take advices in negative ways. Some cannot submit their outputs due to conflict of schedules and reports. To solve this, teachers are encouraged to share their negative and positive feelings towards others for a friendly atmosphere inside the school campus. It helps them to brainstorm ideas that can be utilized in accomplishing various reports. The fourth indicator is parents' involvement and community partnership as our key result area. The school introduces various projects like Project Buhat, which demand a higher partnership with parents and community. In order to establish an interactive and supportive school community, the school conducts face-to-face meetings with the parents by grade level, observing the usual health protocols. Parents are informed ahead of time through text or online messages regarding the conduct of meeting. Supportive parents and stakeholders were acknowledged through giving of award and recognition through online and other platforms. All support and donation coming from stakeholders were recorded and documented to ensure school funds transparency. Non-attendance of parents due to conflict of schedule in meetings is solved with sending a posted message or minute submitting in their respective group chats. Teachers do home visitation or kumustahan with the parents if necessary. The last but not least, our fifth key result area, school leadership, management, and operations. Under this key result area, we ensure the implementation of school projects to cope with the new normal condition. A revisit and adjustment of the school plan was done with stakeholders together with the school project committees observing the usual health protocols. As the school processed new project, each teacher ensured efficient and effective fund management and provide display transparency on MOA and donation to monitor regularly the school funds. A cycle of school monitoring, evaluation, and adjustment is conducted to provide interventions to address the gaps. School financial problems like delayed MOA funds is not new. Teachers or the school treasurer gathers receipts and other fund-related documents in preparation for the liquidation. This is used for a transparent financial reports. Meeting with the teachers, parents, and other stakeholders on distance learning and its features is an essential activity. This initiates open forum for reactions or suggestions of projects for new normal education. To assess the overall school performance on implementation of learning continuity plan as a whole, the school conducts SMEA regularly. Limited movement and procedures due to COVID-19 threat may affect the course of implementation. but teachers ensures to accomplish reports and documents related to evaluation to finish it at a given time.
That ends our presentation on the Learning Continuity Plan Implementation Updates with the best practices, issues, and concerns with their corresponding recommendations in each K-Resolve area. Thank you and